What's up YouTube, Jeff back again, and today, a little bit different video. This is actually kind of a hybrid video. First of all, I want to tell you guys that I now have a new phone. I've got the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra. I've been wanting to try this phone all year, and I finally pulled the trigger because I found a good deal on eBay. I know it's kind of late in the game to be importing this phone because the Mi 12 Ultra is going to come out soon, and that's actually what I talk about here in a second because some interesting leaks came out. Before I get started, I want to mention again, there's some nice holiday sales going over at Samsung, a couple of other places. If you guys are interested in purchasing something, use my links, help support the channel. I appreciate it. All those links are in the description if you guys want to check that out. So today, there was a leak about the Xiaomi 12 Ultra. They're going to get rid of the Mi, I guess, in the name. And since I just got my Mi 11 Ultra yesterday and I've been playing with it, and one of the features on this phone really stands out to me. And you guys can kind of see it. I mean, I know this phone is pretty old at this point, but the display on the back right here near the camera is actually one of the most interesting and unique features. And it's actually one of the reasons I really wanted to try this phone out, because there really isn't anything like this on any other phone. Now, there are some phones that enable similar functionality. For instance, with this rear screen, you can kind of use your primary camera to take some selfies and things like that. And I think that's a really compelling feature that a lot of people might be interested in using. So that being said, today, some interesting leaks have appeared, and this is from Android Police, but there's a bunch of other people who reported on it. It looks like this is what the back branding is going to look like for the Xiaomi 12 Ultra. Now, like I said, they're planning to get rid of the Mi branding, so it's not going to be the Xiaomi Mi 12 Ultra. It's going to be the Xiaomi 12 Ultra, which I think simplifies things a little bit. It also brings their naming convention a little closer in line with what's going on with Apple, because Apple, it's the Apple iPhone, whatever the number is, and then, the model modifier. So like Pro, Mini, regular, whatever it is. So the interesting thing about this is if you look at it, it's got a huge camera module in particular. It's circular, so obviously substantially different than what you see here on my Mi 11 Ultra. But the other thing that you notice, if you actually take a look, is with this huge circular camera module, there's no spot, it certainly doesn't appear on these renders at least, that there's, and also it doesn't really make sense where you would put it for an extra little screen like this. And so I think a lot of people who are huge fans of this, so far I've used it only for 24 hours, so I don't want to say, it's the greatest feature in the world or make a huge, judgment on it yet. But I really like it so far. I find it very useful to have that feature there, to get notifications and also to utilize, the camera and things like that on the back. It adds some compelling things that other phones don't have. This, while it's very nice and looks like it's going to have a huge camera sensor, the camera will probably be improved. They're going to have Leica branding. This was announced earlier this year, partnership. Leica's partnered with many companies before, most notably Huawei in the past in terms of Chinese smartphone brands that we used to see the Leica branding on the Huawei P series and the Mate series phones. It looks like that's going to come now to the Xiaomi Ultra 12. So while I don't have a huge, it is certainly unorthodox, right? You can see both the black and the white model. It's certainly unorthodox for sure. I don't have a problem with the huge camera bump, and I'm sure it'll fit nicely in a case and everything. This camera bump is huge as well, right? You can see clearly it protrudes quite a bit. That doesn't bother me, and buying a phone with that doesn't bother me. S21 Ultra, all those other phones had it. But I think removing the unique feature of that rear display is something that's perhaps going to make some people a little bit upset, especially since a lot of people seem to like that feature quite a bit. So otherwise, it does also look a lot like the Nokia Lumia phones in the past. A lot of people were commenting on that, and I would have to agree. It does look similar to those. So we expect to see the Xiaomi 12 Ultra coming sometime next year. It's likely going to be early January sometime. And then who knows how long it'll be before we can actually get one in the US. But I'm pretty much sold on this phone so far. I really like it. I think they've improved their software a lot. The build quality on this phone is amazing. I just did my top 5 phones video, and I talked about the fact that I know a lot of people said good things about this, but I didn't want to put it in my top 5 phones because, of course, this phone isn't officially available in the US. And because of that, I don't really want to, I didn't get a chance to test it fully in advance enough to say that it's top 5 phone of this year. But I've been really impressed in 24 hours, and I can tell you guys, I'm definitely going to take a look at the Xiaomi 12 Ultra. I'm going to import that whenever it's available, maybe try to get the global version. I am running the global ROM on this one if anyone's curious. But I'll probably try to get that and do a review because I think this phone's very compelling. I'd love to see Xiaomi start making some phones in the US. I think that'd bring some great competition here. We basically only got Samsung, Google, OnePlus. That's it right now. So I'd like to see some more stuff. Anyway, if you guys are interested in more Xiaomi videos, let me know. I'll definitely be interested in making some. I want to expand and make some different type of smartphone videos. I do a lot of Samsung. I do a lot of Google, which is great. But I want to do some more. Happy holidays to everybody out there. Like I said, if you guys do some shopping, if you use my links, I highly appreciate that. I'm going to have a little announcement coming soon with a little promotion I'm going to be doing for the last few days here of the holiday season. Perhaps even a giveaway. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned to that. Follow me on Twitter, the link's below. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see future content like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.